Greetings and salutations, my name is Sam, host of the Samulation, and today we're going to be doing something just for my own amusement. I was watching some Sandersides videos, specifically the incorrect quotes videos, which, well, they did something in one of those videos that just instantly drew me into, I need to do this, and the more I thought about it, the more I thought, why not record it? So literally not even a minute has passed since I thought to myself, I should do this, to me starting the recording. And what am I doing? This is a which Sandersides are you quiz, and, I'm gonna take it. To preface this, I feel like I should say, by my own knowledge of myself, I am assuming that I'm going to get either Logan or Patton, but I could also very much see Virgil, but I feel like I doubt that we're gonna see Roman. Yes, I consider myself very creative, but when it comes to me and Roman, I just do not feel like our personalities mesh exactly. Meanwhile, like, out of my, like, stage persona, I am a very Logan person. I'm very, like, cut to the chase, logical, very, like, soft-spoken with some of my words. I am loud, of course. When it comes to Virgil, I have some anxiety issues, so, you know, the idea of me acting like Virgil comes up a lot in day-to-day life. And as for Patton, I tend to be the moral side of my friend group. At least I like to believe I am the moral side of any debate. And I relate to Patton's goofy charm. That is something that you more see on camera. So anyway, let's stop waiting and let's actually do this. Samulation. There we go. There's only 10 questions. I didn't even realize there's only 10 questions. I thought there'd be like 25. Okay, question 1 of 10. Which is your preferred drink? Hot chocolate, coffee with cream and sugar, water, or tea? I'm gonna be honest. I am not much of a hot chocolate or coffee person. Water is kind of my go-to drink, but if we're talking my preferred drink, I like tea. Specifically hot tea. I do not want, like, your, like, McDonald's tea. I want myself some hot tea, and I see some steam. That's my kind of tea. Question 2. Animal that you like best among these choices? Dogs, they're loving and loyal. Elephants. Octopuses, octopi, an octopus. Owls, they're a hooch. This is a difficult one. See, on one hand, dogs. However, I'm gonna be honest, if it was a question of dog or cat, I have a preference, and it's not the little guy right here. I mean, it is this little guy right here, but, like, if we're talking just general dogs, not this dogs, I'm sorry, buddy, I'm going for the cat. Elephants aren't really something that I have much interest in, but octopi... Do you know this about octopi? There is a theory that, like, octopi and, like, squids and, like, that whole subclass of animals came from space. There's a theory that they're aliens. I find that fascinating. I love it. There is a small side of me that wants to update the tabletop system that I'm writing. By the way, I'm writing a tabletop system. Let me know if you're interested in that. There's a part of me that wants to update my system to add aliens, specifically to talk about cephalopods. And then owls, I like owls. I love myself some birds, and owls represent intelligence, and I in my friend group, I represent intelligence. Believe it or not. Again, a side of me that I don't really show online, but, owls, like, I love birds, and owls are a kind of bird that you'd expect me to like, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably not gonna go with owls. And honestly, if it's between my fascination with sci-fi and dogs... Moving on. Question 3. Musicals are great, aren't they? They are. Which of these musicals do you like? Okay, so here's the thing. I've briefly seen Phantom of the Opera. Briefly. But to be completely honest, all of these musicals, except for Heathers, I have not seen. However, to further in nail the point of why I'm picking Heathers is literally before I started watching the Sandersides videos, I listened to the entire Heathers album and sang along. Just because. I'm picking Heather. 4. What's the best thing about the fall season? So, this one's gonna be difficult. First option is pumpkin flavored anything, which Pumpkin pie specifically is something that I have a huge emotional connection to. It relates to my first words, a story for another day. But when it comes to pumpkin flavored everything, not my vibe. The colors, everything is aesthetically pleasing. While I do agree with that, I live in Florida. In the words of Thomas Sanders while taking this quiz, I live in Florida, so, you know, the colors don't really, it doesn't happen. The way the rain smells, I'm gonna be honest, that's not that big of a deal. Like, seriously, the way rain smells always is alright. Like, I'm not too focused on specifically autumn smells. So I'm gonna have to go with Hello Halloween. In case y'all don't remember, I work at Spirit Halloween. Halloween is my answer. Number 5. This is the question that made me want to take the quiz. Specifically because, which of these animes would you watch? This is another Heather situation. There's only one of these animes that I've actually seen. And the thing is... When did my mic cut off? How... Oh. I'm gonna assume when I picked up my mic. As I was saying before my mic cut off, which I think was around when I picked up the mic, the anime of these that I have seen is one of my top 3 favorite animes. It's an anime that does not get enough representation. We're talking about Toradora. Everyone, please go watch Toradora. It is gold. Number 6, what is your preferred method of exercise? Yoga, running on a treadmill, lifting, or boxing? I'm going to be honest, my preferred exercise isn't on here. I like to go on walks or jogs. Like, not jogs because I know that isn't exactly great, but I like to go on walks and runs around. So I'd say running on the treadmill out of these 4 is the best I can. Hey, look, an ad. Number 7, it's late at night and you can't sleep. Tell me about it. I have insomnia. What are you doing at the moment? Laying awake in bed and sorting out my thoughts. Finally finishing that book that I meant to read. Absolutely not. I wish. Either watching TV or surfing the net. Counting how many hours of slept I have left. I do that sometimes, but it's gonna be this one. I feel like I'm gonna get Virgil. I'm gonna get Virgil. Number 8. Pick a tree, any tree. Ash tree, willow tree, aspen tree, or blackthorn tree. I'm gonna go with ash tree. I think it's prettier. My go-to is an oak. There's a toy box in front of you. Which toy would you pick first? Building block, stuffed animal, hula hoop, or the box itself? Think of the stuff you could do with it. I'm going for the box!
What's in the box?
I'm just now realizing because I had to switch mics. I hope the mic quality didn't drop. Anyway, yeah, no, I'm going with the box. Finally, how do you brush your teeth? I guess wet the bristles first. I have an electric toothbrush, so not really the circle motions. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really floss or mouthwash as much as I should. And, there are days where I underbrush, but there are also some days where I overbrush. I will brush 3 times as long as I should in one moment, because I have some history with my teeth, and I got some bad teeth, and my past me did not care about brushing teeth, so now I have to suffer with the stains, even though I brush my teeth constantly, I swear. It's just I have to deal with the stains of my youth. I wet the bristles first, though. That is something that I participate in. I knew it! You're always ready to fight, but you hate confrontation. Yeah. You're compassionate, but you're selfish. I want to argue. You're soft-spoken, but you're brash. I literally said that earlier. Holy wow, you're a total contradiction of yourself. Fact is, you show off a different layer at a different situation, and because of that, no one can pinpoint what kind of person you really are. God damn it, it's right! I don't like when people can pinpoint me. I hate it. I hate when I can be put in a box and people can pinpoint what I am. I actively peel off my mask. I want to show people these things. I don't like it whenever they figure it out. One thing people can say about you is that you're loyal. Absolutely. And once you find something to fight for, you fight for it in spite of the consequences. Absolutely. Through that integrity, though that integrity is admirable, at times there's a destructive nature to it that can do more bad than good. Oh my god, it's Yeah, you got me pretty good, Sanderside's quiz. Well, with that all said and done, thank you very so much for watching. If you like this video, you don't need me to tell you what to do, but if you want to see more content like it, let me know in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe. At least that's my recommendation. It doesn't just help me, it helps you by seeing not just more content from me, but it will tell the algorithm what you like and show you more content from other creators such as myself, my good friend J Vibes, who I'll bring up in a second here, and of course Thomas Sanders himself. Please go watch Sanders. And bringing our point back around to J Vibes, let me know if you want to see J Vibes take this quiz, because I will force him to.
In the simulation is what I thought. Am I destined to die alive and drive? Will I survive? Will my freedom be deprived? I know what I know, but I don't want to know if I'm a bullet or when I will die. Will it kill the sky? Do I keep it alive? Forget what you know, throw that out the window. I'm in control and there's nowhere to go. Living a lie and I hate it. Cut what I hate, no escape, I will make it. Didn't you know before I related, left and dated?